last muscle that we're going to do on this video is the deltoid. And so the deltoid is the one that helps you abduct your arms. It's kind of like a cap on your shoulder. Here it is from the anterior side. Its origin is along here along the clavicle, and then its insertion is down here on the deltoid tuberosity. Here's what it looks like from the back side. This is all deltoid here. It originates on that spine of the scapula and the acromion process, and then inserts down on the deltoid tuberosity. So let me show you those coinciding parts on the Maniken. So what you have to do here is it originates along here. You want to cover up this open area here and then kind of triangulate it down to where it inserts here on the deltoid tuberosity. It also, like I said, it's a cap that runs along the shoulder, and so it originates along the spine and acromion process, and so it kind of triangulates its way down to this deltoid tuberosity where it inserts. Okay, so what I've created here is a really flat piece of clay. This is actually a really big piece. You could probably go smaller than that, but you need to cover its origin along the clavicle here and cover up that space between the pectoralis major. It needs to be able to run and wrap around all along the spine of the scapula here all the way to right there, and so it needs to be long enough that way. And then it also needs to be able to come down and meet that deltoid tuberosity insertion point, and so it needs to be long enough this way as well. And so what I'm going to do is trace out the shape of this muscle, and then I'll peel it off and cut it out and reattach and striate it. So here you have it traced out. You got its origin up here along the clavicle and the spine of the scapula, and then I've just used the picture in the book to triangulate it down to where it inserts on the deltoid tuberosity of the humerus. So I'm just going to peel it off and cut it out and replace it on the Maniken. Now I got it on here. One thing that you need to make sure and do is keep the bone of the clavicle here and the acromion process and spine of the scapula. You need to keep that exposed because the muscle doesn't cross over that. That's where it's originated and attached to. If you feel on your own shoulder, you can feel that there's not much muscle along this line, so make sure that the deltoid doesn't cross over that. And then the insertions down here on where the deltoid tuberosity of the humerus would be. You have a little fleshy tendon attachment along here, and then make sure you're marking your tendon here where it attaches on the humerus, and then just striate it from both sides on in there, and you'll be done. So this is most of the upper body muscles that we'll do on the Maniken, all complete, and before the test we'll do some of the leg muscles.